Hi, Vanessa here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all been really well. Today I have a fun surprise for you. If you recall one of my videos last year, I read Julie Valerie's debut novel, Banks Full of Angst. And today I get to share with you that book 2 is coming out on November 24th, 2020, and I will be doing a cover reveal and a little bit of a synopsis to get you excited. So let's rewind to Banks Full of Angst. When we meet Holly, her husband, and her adorable 6-year-old daughter is moving to the village of Prim because her husband got relocated for his job. But when I say the village of Prim, I mean the perfect village of Prim. Think Pinterest, think Etsy, Stepford Wives, Desperate Housewives, that village of Prim. Then we have our Holly, who is super down to earth, humble and relatable, who's looking to pick up her film career again, and you kind of throw her in the village of Prim with these very eccentric characters and things start to get hilarious. Think a larger than life mother, an impossible overbearing PTA president, your husband's shady female boss, and it's just more than Holly can handle. And realistically, if Holly was my friend and she was texting me all the craziness that was happening in Prim, I would tell her to hightail it out of there. So when I think about antics that happen in the village of Prim, it reminds me of Sophie Kinsilla's Shopaholic series, where Becky Bloomwood gets up to all these like crazy things, and it's just so fun to read on the pages. Now, you guys know how much I love reading series books. I really get attached to my characters, especially when it's surrounded in a community such as the village of Prim, where there are so many different characters ranging, and I want to know what happened to them. I care about them. And I love that she wrote it so that you could read book 2 as a standalone without reading book 1. Of course, I would recommend reading book 1 first. It really felt like a warm welcome or a crazy welcome into the village of Prim, and I think you'll get so much more if you read book 1 and then if you read book 2. Before we do a cover reveal for the second book, I just want to show you again the cover of the first book. If you look at it closely, there are so many fun aspects to the cover that kind of give little hints to what is going to happen in the book, and I thought this was just a fun way to look at the cover. So you can see there is Holly with her daughter, there is a topiary. I had to look that word up when I was first reading it. There is pies, and I won't tell you why, because the pie part is probably the best part of the book for me. So I think they did a really great job with this design, and I can't wait to show you the second one. So here we go. This is the cover reveal for The Peculiar Fate of Holly Banks, book 2. Ta-da! I love it. I love that it follows the same theme. I love when my books are aligned and they follow these gorgeous colors, again with the little hints of what might be to come. So I can't wait to read it and see how that related to the cover. So I'm going to share with you the official synopsis of the book. A wife, mother, and aspiring filmmaker clings to the pursuit of perfection, only to have fate play with every plan she's made in this quirky, contemplative, and empowering novel. Holly Banks is on a desperate mission to have it all, but nothing in life goes according to plan. She's quickly learning that keeping up with the Joneses is a full-time job, especially when the women of Prim, her new neighborhood, seem to have it together all the time. With her husband's job in flux, her daughter's difficulty with learning to read, and her mother's new zest for dating, Holly's life is already anything but picture perfect. Then her dog digs up an old artifact in the village center, and the mishap draws the attention of local media, because of course it would. Holly finds herself at the center of a mystery between two rival towns that, if solved, could change the village of Prim forever. Attention is the last thing she needs as she's launching a new business. The village-wide parade of homes is approaching, though she's hardly unpacked, and she needs to submit her entry for an upcoming film festival. Can Holly still create her perfect-looking life? Or is fate about to go off script and give her a story she never could have imagined? It sounds like whereas book one was such an introduction to the village of Prim, book two seems to go deeper into more reflective home and community and about Holly finding herself, which I really love because I find that in series, the first book is always like kind of whetting your taste, and book two always lays a really great foundation. And there was so much to Holly that I kind of related to, and I wanted to know more about her and how she was going to navigate Prim, because I can only imagine what my reactions would be like if I had to move to the village of Prim. I'm really excited for book two, which releases on November 24th, 2020. Please follow Julie Valerie on Instagram. I'll link her channel below. And if you want to do a buddy read together for the book when it comes out, I would love to do that, and we can have a chat and celebrate the village of Prim. That would be really great. If you have any questions about book one, drop them below and I will try to answer them. Thanks so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see what I'm reading on the daily. It's VEEREADS_. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And as always, happy reading. See you in the next one. Bye.